Today, we are exploring one of the most beautiful and mysterious moments in the Bible, Jacob's dream of the ladder reaching up to heaven. It's a story about fear, hope, and a God who meets people exactly where they are. Whether you know the Bible well or not at all, this is a story anyone can connect with. Let's jump in. When our story begins, Jacob is running for his life. He had tricked his father Isaac into giving him the family blessing. The blessing meant for his older brother Esau. And Esau, he wasn't just angry. He was ready to kill Jacob. So Jacob fled from his home in Beersheba and set out toward Haran, hundreds of miles away. This wasn't a planned road trip or a grand adventure. It was a journey filled with fear, loneliness, and uncertainty. Jacob had no home, no protection, and no idea what waited for him in the future. As the sun went down, he stopped for the night in the middle of nowhere. No tent, no bed. He picked up a stone and used it as a pillow. During the night, something incredible happened. Jacob fell asleep and had a dream unlike anything he'd ever seen. In the dream, there was a ladder or a stairway stretching from the earth all the way up to heaven. It wasn't a normal ladder. It was massive, bright, almost alive with light. And on this ladder were angels moving up and down between heaven and earth. It was like a doorway had opened between the human world and God's world. Then Jacob looked up, and God himself stood at the top. And God spoke. He told Jacob, "I am the Lord, the God of your grandfather Abraham and your father Isaac. The land you're lying on, I'm going to give it to you and your descendants. Your family will grow and spread, and through them, the whole world will be blessed." But God didn't stop there. He gave Jacob a message Jacob desperately needed to hear. "I am with you. I will protect you wherever you go. I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you." Imagine hearing that when you're alone, scared, and feeling like your whole life is falling apart. For Jacob, this dream was a lifeline, a promise, a reminder that he wasn't abandoned. Jacob woke up shaking, overwhelmed. The desert around him looked the same, but somehow everything felt different. He whispered, "Surely the Lord is in this place." And I didn't even know it. What had seemed like an ordinary patch of sand and rocks had become a holy moment. Jacob realized God could show up anywhere, even in the middle of his fear, even on the run, even when he felt most unworthy. Jacob took the stone he had used as a pillow, stood it upright, and poured oil over it as a sign of worship. He gave the place a new name, Bethel, which means house of God. It became a turning point in his life. Jacob then made a promise of his own. If God truly stayed with him, protected him, and brought him home safely, then Jacob would serve God, and this place would be a reminder of that commitment. Jacob's ladder dream is more than just a strange, mystical moment. It teaches us something deeply human. We often think we must have everything figured out before God or hope can meet us. But this story says the opposite. Jacob didn't meet God at a temple or in a perfect moment. He met God in the wilderness, while running, while afraid, while unsure of who he was becoming. And the message he heard is one we still need today. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. And even in your hardest moments, there is a way forward. Jacob's journey was far from over, but from that night on, he carried something new, a sense of direction, a promise, and a hope that he never had before. Jacob walked away from Bethel with the same problems he had the night before, but with a renewed heart. He knew that no matter where he went, God went with him. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you or made you think, stick around. There are many more stories filled with wonder, humanity, and hope.